All right, it's 2025. Today I'm talking about how I'm scaling my Google Ads business, the highs, the lows, the lessons, and so on. So it's 2025. We are embarking on a new year in our Google Ads agency. This is our 11th year, and we have some new goals that we want to hit. So I know there's a lot of people out there who have seen my video on how we run a multiple six-figure Google Ads agency in only 90 minutes a day. You can see it right here. That video is 100% honest. It's 100% true, and it's exactly what we wanted to do up until February of 2024. So why did we change, and what is the interest in working more? So no longer was I happy with the size of the business. I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to do more with it. And as a business owner, I wanted to push myself. And to be honest, I wanted to make more money. Now, when I talk about scaling my business, I want to define that a little bit because I think there's a lot of confusion between scaling and growth. So scaling is maximizing profit margins while minimizing costs, where growth can happen when you're increasing costs to get that added revenue. So when you're starting out, you have to increase your costs because otherwise you're not going to be able to grow your business. However, after being in business 11 years, we have gotten our costs to a point where we can raise our revenues without incurring extra costs. So what's happened in the past? Well, in 2018 is the first time I actually really focused on scaling. I committed myself to 90 days of only working on marketing to increase our client load to double our business. Now, why only 90 days? That was just a goal I thought was a good one for us. However, it only took me 45 days. At that point, I did stop scaling because we had some things that we broke in our business and we needed to fix those at that point. The next time I did this was March of 2024. And this time was a little bit different because not only did I want to increase my clients, I also wanted to decrease the clients who were problem clients, ones that were paying us too little, people that we didn't want to work with really that much. And I wanted to really define what our ideal client was. Now, in this case, we replaced about 20% of our clients, but overall we increased the business by about 40%. And this really only took us a month, which I was absolutely shocked with. I thought it would take much longer than that. So what is in place to help us scale in 2025? Well, actually, over the last 7 months, I have increased my team by 3 people. First was our operations manager, Sia. She helps us onboard and deal with client communication, as well as kind of managing the overall team. I've increased our team by 2 Google Ads strategists. This helps us to be able to handle the incoming volume, as well as keep quality under control for our existing clients. We've also put some new technology in, which is our CRM, which in case you're asking, it's ClickUp, but we've done basically what's called a business in a box. Inside of ClickUp, we handle all of our client communication, all of our team communication, our lists. Every single thing that we use to run our business is essentially inside that box. How we hire people, our job descriptions, our SOPs or standard operating procedures. Everything is built inside of ClickUp. And if I do decide to ever sell my business, we can literally turn this platform over to whoever buys it, and they have absolutely everything we do in the order that we do it. So what are our goals? Our first goal is simply to double our existing client load, and then I will reevaluate. A secondary goal is to improve our profit margins by 25% or more. Now, our margins have decreased over the last 7 months due to increased staff, our new CRM platforms, and some other factors. And in the past, our margins have been up to 85%. Now, I don't know if I will get it there, but I've got to work on getting our margins more in line with what they've been in the past. Now, how long will that take? To be honest, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm going to stick with my original goal of 90 days because I've done it 2 times in the past. However, one thing I do know is that the majority of the time when I make a goal, it takes me a lot longer to get there than I initially thought it would. So if I go past that 90 days, I'm just going to keep going until we get there. So how exactly am I going to go about doubling our business? Well, you're watching one of them. YouTube has been incredibly successful for us in the past, and that's obviously one of the marketing channels that I'm going to be using. And in fact, it's something that we are going to more than double down on because we have seen what it can do for our business. Next, we're going to be doing more email marketing. Now, we have a pretty small list, probably only about 800, so we're going to be working on growing that as well. Referrals. This is one thing where I have been lacking a great deal. We have not used our existing network or our existing client base to really push for referrals. We're going to do that using a couple of different strategies where we're offering essentially commissions to anybody that can refer us another client. And we're going to be running some ads. Now, these ads are very specific with their messaging based on some previous things that we've learned from ads that we've run in the past. So we're not going in totally cold. So those are the 4 avenues that we're going to be doing to help scale our business this year. Now, depending on what happens, we may change that a little bit, or we may just double down on what is working. But we're definitely going to learn and modify from what we're doing as well as what we've done in the past. So when are we starting? Well, we've really already started. So in the past couple of weeks, what I have been doing are things that need to get done for this to happen. I've been writing new YouTube scripts. I've been writing some new ads. We've been writing some emails. We are basically getting all of this ready so that we can literally start sending it out now. So how can you find out what's working for us and what's not? You can continue watching these videos, so please subscribe if you haven't. We're going to be sharing a lot of tips, tricks, what's working, what's not, and so on. But if you want to learn more in depth about what we're doing, there's a link in the description area below for my training program called Ads Agency Unlocked, where you can go there. I'll be sharing everything that I'm doing, as well as the community is in there. You can ask questions. There are group coaching calls and so on. So if you'd love to join me on this ride, awesome. If you want to join the group, no problem. Either way, I hope that you get some great value out of it. So that's it. It's time to get to work. I hope that you're off to a huge start in 2025, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. We'll talk to you later.